Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. Want to win in life's challenges? To know the will of God and have more passion for Him? Practical help right now with Tak Bhana and Running with Fire.
Thank you for joining me today. I'd just like to ask you a question. What do you think God's like? What do you really think? If you had to summarize God in 7 or 8 words, I wonder what you would say. You know, I mean, some people say that, boy, he's a hard taskmaster. You know, he's judgmental, he's loving, he's merciful. I wonder what words would come to your mind, because I want to pick up on one word that I think defines God in a wonderful way, and that is the word kindness. Kindness. And I think it's one of the most amazing qualities of God toward every one of us. And you're going to see that throughout the course of this week. So, hey, look, if you can tune in each day, I think you're going to see aspects of God that you may not have thought about a whole lot. If you think about people, one of the most wonderful qualities a person can have is kindness. We love being around kind people. It reminds me when I was growing up a few years ago, by the way, now. My hair was black in those days too. But we used to go visiting as Indian family. We go visiting people on a Saturday. And there's one place I just love to go to visit. This is this place that had its dairy. And the mother in the house, she always gave us ice creams with a big smile on her face. She was just so kind. And like, I just loved her. We love kind people. And we do not like people who are not kind. Kindness has a soothing effect on us, doesn't it? Makes us feel good. We respond to kindness. It softens our hearts. In contrast, unkindness, it jars us, doesn't it? It hardens our hearts. The famous quote by Simon Grillet, "I shall pass through this world but once. Any good I can do or any kindness that I can show any human being, let me do it now and not defer. For I shall not pass this way again." Boy, that always challenges me. My wife's good at this, man. She knows how to be kind to people, anybody, anytime, just a moment of kindness. And I can learn a lot from her. Isaiah 54 verse 10 says, "The mountains shall depart," and some mountains are departing right now, by the way. "Hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from you." Wow. In other words, it's an amazing promise. Mountains, hills can be removed, but God's kindness towards you will never depart. The world is rapidly changing, but God does not change. Nothing in the past, the present, or the future can cause God to be unkind to you. What a wonderful thought. God can only be kind to you. And that can give us great comfort. We can rest in God's promise of eternal kindness. It will never be withdrawn. Nehemiah agrees. 9 verse 17, "For you are a God of forgiveness, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, and abounding in loving kindness." David agrees. Psalm 63 verse 3, "Your loving kindness is better than life." Paul the Apostle agrees. Titus 3 verse 4, "The kindness and love of God, our Savior towards man." We need to learn to recognize the kindness of God towards us. Because you know what? When you learn to recognize, and I'll show you how to do that, you're going to see it's there all the time. All the time. But we just don't recognize it. The end of last year, I felt the Lord say to me some of the most wonderful words I've ever heard. "Tak, I will never stop being kind to you. You will see my kindness over and over and over again." In fact, that was a number of years ago. I was so encouraged and lifted up in my spirit and thought, what an awesome God we serve. And you know what? Years later, I have to say, what God spoke to me was so true. He's been kind to me over and over and over again. And He will never stop being kind to me or kind to you. Tomorrow, I want to start to show you how to recognize God's kindness in 6 different areas.
Tak Bhana is the Senior Pastor of Church Unlimited in Auckland, New Zealand. For more information, to make contact or to listen again, look for Running with Fire at our website, vision.org.au. Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.